Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Todd Chrisley gushes on stunning daughter Lindsie. Todd Chrisley had nothing but kind words in the comments of his daughter Lindsie's most recent Instagram post. As fans know, Todd and his daughter Lindsie were estranged for a very long time. Somewhere between Lindsie getting a divorce and Todd facing serious jail time, the two found a way to patch things up. And they've been closer than ever. In the comments of her Instagram post from last night, Todd was loud and proud regarding his love for his daughter. Lindsie Chrisley updated fans on her life. Lindsie Chrisley took to her Instagram to give her 670K followers an update on her life. As TV shows Ace previously reported, she even took a moment to praise her supportive husband on all he's done for her. Lindsie also got candid about a few different quotes that have given her strength during this difficult time. She penned, "I've spent a lot of time reflecting over the past few weeks. Spending time alone with myself, very underrated. Spending quality time with Jackson, my greatest treasure. Time in therapy and with my closest friends. Below are some quotes I've hung on to. Maybe they can help you too." Todd Chrisley gushed about his stunning daughter. In the comments of her post, Todd Chrisley focused more on the photo attached versus the words. He noted that his oldest daughter was absolutely stunning. He also added that he loved Lindsie Chrisley with his entire heart. In response to the comment, many fans doted on Todd's love for his daughter. Fans admitted they were so happy to see these two had gotten to a better place. For a long time, fans agreed time was too precious for these two to hate each other. So, they were glad they found a way back to each other. Many fans kept their responses simple by just gushing about how incredible of a father Todd Chrisley was. When it comes to the Chrisley family, drama is usually the headline. From high-stakes legal battles to the kind of sharp one-liners only Todd Chrisley can deliver, the clan rarely goes unnoticed in the media. But every now and then, a story breaks through that has less to do with scandal and more to do with raw, human connection. This week, that came in the form of Todd Chrisley's heartfelt praise for his eldest daughter, Lindsie, a woman whose relationship with her father has weathered storms that might have permanently severed other families. In a rare emotional moment, Todd, who is currently serving his prison sentence, made it a point to gush about his daughter, calling her stunning, not just in appearance, but in the way she has carried herself in recent years. The words spread quickly across social media, catching even longtime followers of the family by surprise. After all, Todd and Lindsie's complicated history has been played out very publicly, with years of estrangement, accusations, and reality TV fallout. A father's admiration. Sources close to Todd say that in his letters and phone calls from prison, he has repeatedly described Lindsie as a vision of strength and beauty. What struck fans most was that he didn't just stop at her looks. According to insiders, Todd elaborated that his daughter has become a woman of grace, resilience, and quiet fire. Someone who has found her own identity even when the Chrisley name carried both perks and baggage. For a man who built his reputation on sarcasm and a tongue sharper than a razor, the tenderness of his words about Lindsie felt almost poetic. It was a glimpse into the softer side of Todd, the father, not the reality star, that fans rarely get to see. Lindsie's journey to independence. Lindsie Chrisley Campbell has always stood a little apart from her famous family. While Savannah, Chase, and Grayson leaned into the world of Chrisley knows best, Lindsie chose a quieter, more independent path. She walked away from the show years ago, citing creative differences and tensions with her father. At the time, Todd was vocal in his disappointment, and tabloids relished in reporting the rift. But since then, Lindsie has carefully built a life on her own terms. She has established a strong presence on social media, where her mix of candid vulnerability and southern poise has earned her a loyal following. She's not afraid to speak openly about co-parenting, heartbreak, or the pursuit of self-worth in the public eye. And lately, fans have noticed a glow about her that goes beyond fashion or makeup. It's the aura of a woman reclaiming her narrative. That glow is likely what Todd was referring to when he called her stunning. For him, it wasn't just about outward beauty. It was about witnessing his daughter thrive despite everything stacked against her. Healing old wounds. What makes Todd's praise even more poignant is the fractured history between father and daughter. For years, headlines documented their estrangement, often with words sharper than either intended. Todd was famously controlling, while Lindsie, independent and outspoken, wanted to make her own choices. Their differences collided with the intensity of two strong personalities unwilling to bend. But time and hardship has a way of softening even the harshest divides. With Todd and Julie behind bars, the Chrisley family has been forced to confront what truly matters. Savannah has stepped into the role of caregiver for her younger siblings, while Chase has been vocal about missing his parents. And Lindsie, once considered an outsider in the Chrisley orbit, has found herself pulled back into the fold, not through television contracts,
She didn't have
but
to
through
show up,
compassion, a family friend recently said. But she did. Lindsie has extended grace to her father in a way that has surprised even him. He knows he hasn't always made it easy, and that's why his words about her being stunning carry so much weight. It's admiration mixed with gratitude. Fans react to the tender moment. The Chrisley fanbase, which has long been divided about Lindsie's role in the family saga, reacted with overwhelming positivity. Social media lit up with comments praising Todd for finally speaking openly about his daughter's worth. One fan wrote, "We've seen Todd drag people left and right, but hearing him uplift Lindsie like this is beautiful. Family is complicated, but love wins." Another added, "Say what you want about the Chrisleys, but seeing a dad call his daughter stunning in more than just a superficial way, that hits." The sentiment was clear. In a reality TV world that thrives on drama, moments of sincerity stand out like diamonds in the rough. Lindsie's response. So how did Lindsie react to her father's praise? True to form, she didn't offer a flashy headline. Instead, she took to Instagram with a subtle but telling post. A mirror selfie in a simple sundress paired with the caption, "Learning to see myself the way my loved ones see me." It wasn't a direct acknowledgement of Todd's words, but fans quickly connected the dots. The comments section flooded with support, with many encouraging her to embrace the compliment and continue shining. What was most striking, though, was the tone. For years, Lindsie's posts about her father were tinged with tension or avoidance. Now there seemed to be space for something softer, a recognition that healing was underway, even if it wasn't perfect. A new chapter? The Chrisley family's story is far from over. With appeals in motion and ongoing battles in the public eye, there's no shortage of challenges ahead. But Todd's gushing words about his daughter suggest that behind the headlines, a quieter transformation is happening. Families fracture. Families feud. But families also forgive. And for Todd and Lindsie, who once seemed destined to live in separate orbits, there's a possibility of a new chapter built not on control or conflict, but on mutual respect. If Todd's words are any indication, he sees Lindsie not just as his child, but as a woman whose strength and beauty inspire him. And if Lindsie's subtle response is anything to go by, she's ready, slowly but surely, to let that love in. The bigger picture. Beyond the Chrisleys themselves, Todd's admiration for Lindsie serves as a reminder that relationships are rarely as black and white as reality TV makes them seem. Viewers may remember the sound bites, the sarcastic quips, and the tears for ratings, but real life unfolds in shades of gray. Parents and children clash. They hurt one another. But they also grow, evolve, and sometimes in the most unexpected places, even a prison phone call, find their way back to each other. For Todd Chrisley, gushing over his daughter wasn't just about saying something nice. It was about acknowledging the distance, the history, and the fact that despite it all, love still remains. And for fans who have watched the Chrisley family with equal parts fascination and frustration, it's a hopeful sign that maybe, just maybe, the next headline won't be about scandal, but about healing.